The German Gamescom. I'm just reading chat. Um, we'll start the interview. Why not? So, to explain this, I think you've seen it before, but my right hand is how I control all these stuff here. So, yeah. So if I ever press one of these buttons, it's for to change the controls. So yeah, the camera, goes to me, goes to you, back to both of us, and that's how it works.
That's pretty cool. It actually shows you where the camera goes. That's
Yeah, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
neat.
Yeah, because before it was invisible, and then later on, I decided to make it visible or like transparent so people can actually see it, because then people could actually be like, "Oh, the camera's on me." But yeah. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my talk show. I'm your host, ThatOneRebel. This is my talk show, Late Night Rebel, and we have our special guest here, CyberChimp. How you doing, my man?
You doing?
For those who don't know who you are, what's a good way to describe who you are? Like, what do you do on Twitch or in
Uh,
VRChat?
Pretty much I am just one of those memers that go around just doing dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need to know.
Seems about right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how did you end up playing VRChat? Like, how did you end up like becoming a part of this community and everything? Like, how did that? Was you a desktop user, a VR? Were you watching other streamers, YouTubers? Like, how did you end up in this game?
Well, it's I found VR chat through watching the Game Grump.
Okay.
Ross. Ross,
Oh
he's like
yeah.
made a world here. That's
Yeah.
how I originally found it because I watched the Game Grumps like religiously back in the day. And I
Okay.
thought, what's this VR chat game? Looked interesting. And then like all these knuckles running around. It's like, okay,
Mhm.
I see potential in this game, so I got it. I was a desktop user. I didn't know no one knew who I was. I was just a spaceman with a shitty voice changer because
Mhm.
I'm self-conscious.
I get you.
I'm still self-conscious now,
Mhm.
but I'm still opening up still.
I get what you're saying. It's interesting because yeah, Rubber Ross, he plays once in a while still, but yeah, he did make Game Grumps in VR chat as a world, and what's funny is that I didn't go, but my friends actually visited the Game Grumps studio shortly after that, and they were like, "Dude, it's like 1-to-1." So like that world that's in VR chat is literally the office, like 1-to-1, everything. So it's kind of crazy.
When I first visited that world, I would just stay there for like hours. There's like a
Yeah.
video plays a bunch of episodes,
Mhm.
so I'll just chill there and just watch it. Like, what? I should be on YouTube watching all the episodes, but
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry.
sat here in VR chat just watching
Eh,
compilations.
my full body. It's dying. 1 second.
Oh,
My chair's stuck. Ugh.
full body, am I right? Don't you love tracking?
Yeah, I do. Sorry. There we
Look at the
go.
scuffness. You can't see it, but he's all scuffed.
Yeah, I'm all scuffed. It's because my chair has a
Ugh.
mat, and then like if it goes off the mat, it like dies. And then I have this because I don't have wireless, right? So like my oh my god, oh that's why. It's because the wire was caught on the leg tracker. That's what makes sense. Now it works. Anyway,
I get tangled. I get tangled
yeah.
in my wires a lot.
Anyway, so back to that. Yeah, I met Rubber Ross, and I talked to him once in a while, and he played as the guy from Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon
One,
Ball.
yeah, and he did that on purpose because he didn't want people to know who he was. So he just played as a character, Jace. He was just doing an Australian accent. It was funny, and yeah, actually, I was actually in a Games Grumps video because I used to host werewolf games in VR chat all the time. And he recorded me being the game host and then him being a part of it. So I was actually in a Game Grumps video at one point.
I think that's probably the first video I saw you in. That was you was Kenny.
Yeah, I was Kenny. Yeah,
You was Kenny back then. Yeah.
yeah, I used to host. Yeah, that's what I did. I did it for a while and then I stopped. It was just too much time and effort because I had to like host it and set everything up and yeah, it was very time consuming. Anyway, um, so you started because of Game Grumps and because of Ross. How did you decide to become like a cyber chimp or like this becoming your OC, your mascot of your channel?
That goes back to my days back in school when
Okay.
me and my friends used to play a game called Time Splitters,
Oh
back
yeah.
on PS2. Oh yeah, PS2 is now 20 years old. I feel like a boomer.
Holy
And there was
Jesus.
this one, yeah, with the multiplayer on, there's like hundreds and hundreds of characters you can choose,
Mm-hmm.
and I always picked one that is a character called CyberChimp.
Okay.
It's basically a monkey dressed up as RoboCop, and I
Mm-hmm.
always picked it because it's like the smallest characters in the game. All the other ones just tower over you, so I would just
I get
go
what you're
boom, boom,
saying.
boom.
Yeah.
And that's
I never played CyberChimp or I never played Time
Time
Splitter as a kid, but I know it was a really good game. And like you go for like different like history, and it has like all these different guns and all these different characters you can play as multiplayer. Maybe they'll remake it one day. Isn't it like owned by Rare or something? So maybe it won't. But like someone has the
um,
clutches on it or something.
it was originally gonna come back as a fan project, but it's been cancelled, moved to different publishers, then
Yeah,
back to the same publisher, and then
exactly.
they said it was coming out last year, this year, year before that. It
Mm,
doesn't know. We don't know at this point.
it
It's just a
sucks.
fan remake. It might get shut down due to copyright. No one's sure, not sure yet.
You never know. Because Resident Evil, the remakes for it were actually was a fan project originally. Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake were fan made projects. So like I remember because I used to, I mean I'm still big into Resident Evil. Um, I remember videos on YouTube where this guy or small team of people, they built like Resident Evil 2 in Unity, and it was the exact same game, but like just like updated graphics and everything. And apparently the devs of or Capcom was like, holy smokes, this is like really popular, and a lot of people liked it. So then there's like a petition, and eventually now we have Resident Evil 2 remake, and then now we have Resident Evil 3 remake coming out like in a month. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Yo, thanks for the raid. I appreciate that. But anyway, I get what you mean by like time splitters, the fan made. You never know. Maybe it might be a thing. Maybe a company will buy up the rights. Who knows?
It's a bit awkward at the moment. It's like
Just use your Twitch money, man. Just buy it for like a couple million.
I'll, I would die to play a Time Splitters remake or a reboot. If they
Yeah.
release a HD collection on like on Steam, PlayStation, I would just pick that up. Essentially, mine. If that's online play, mine. I'm gonna play this religiously for months and
Yeah.
months. You'll never see me again.
I'm surprised the
Because
company.
now,
I'm thinking a company would buy it. I don't know how much it would be worth, but like a couple mil probably, right?
probably because the series has been dead since like 2005. So
Mm.
who knows? Probably won't come back.
Mm-hmm. To introduce it's a little sidetrack, but thank you so much, Sarah, for the raid slash host. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the interview, guys. I'm interviewing CyberChimp. Anyway, um, so let's get into the nitty gritty here. Um, how did you actually start as a streamer? Like, how did you end up like wanting to stream VR chat and stuff like that? I know how you got into VR chat, but how did you end up streaming and making content?
I was always hanging around with a bunch of my streamer friends
Okay.
who were like ran about my size, very small. They
Mhm.
said, "Oh, you should like, oh, you all do all these fantastic flashy memes. You should do streaming,
Mhm.
and you'll get really popular fast." And I was like, yeah, I don't know, I don't know. Until they just eventually peer pressured me to do it. So alright, screw it, I'm gonna do it, see what happens.
Okay.
And then it didn't blow up. It sort of blew up, but I do have a dedicated fan base that come out every day,
Mhm.
see what I do, and I'm very grateful about that. I'm very grateful I started.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm always down to meet newer content creators such as yourself. I always want to see new people in VR chat and how they develop and see how like they create content or RP or do whatever they want to do. I mean, I'm always down to meet new people, and here we are. So yeah.
Yeah,
So you said that you were a memer, right? So I obviously know that you make memes and stuff like that. But how did you get into it initially? Were you just always a jokester? Did you want to like be like, oh, I can make these funny avatars and stuff like that and make people laugh or scared?
well, yeah. uh, you. it's a bit generic. Everyone's like inspired by Lala Farm Beezer
Mhm.
Boop. I was one of them because I got recommended on YouTube. So who's this Lala Farm clown guy? And so I just watched him. And an edition as well, where he does
Okay.
all these
Yeah.
meme jump scare characters. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. And I downloaded Unity and Blender, not knowing what the hell I was doing. Just looked at it, was like, what the fuck do I do? And I was looking at it, I was like, what's this do? What's that do? And then like eventually I just got my first meme was Boss from Far Cry, and it was so terrible. I just made it as like obnoxious and annoying as possible with like loud, jump scary,
Mhm.
ear blasting sounds.
I get you.
It was terrible.
They're saying the stream's going down. Don't worry about it. It's just for anyone in the chat, it just means my bitrate goes down. It'll fix itself in a minute. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so yeah, like you said, you got inspired by Lothlan in addition, and those are two people that I know, and I've known Lothlan for a very long time. And yeah, I mean, I would say this. I when I knew him back then, he's still the same guy he is today, and he used to make avatars every day, and he still does that or tries to. So,
I
yeah,
I try to put mine out every day as well.
yeah.
Like usually one or two a day. I don't know how I do it so quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do
I don't
that,
even
man.
understand myself how I do it myself.
I don't know how
It just
anyone does
happens.
that. Because,
Like,
I mean, I used to have some meme avatars. When I was Kenny, I had like 10 different versions of Kenny. I have a Kenny model that like is an angel and he'll like come down from the sky. And I thought that was funny. Yeah, like that. I was like,
oh.
oh. So I don't know. That was like the only meme I have basically. And I have like where it's from Telltale when it says like, "Can you remember this?" That's about it.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
all the
like
memes
in the
I
top
have.
right hand corner.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I have stuff like that. And like just different versions of like Punish Kenny, so it's like from Metal Gear Solid, stuff like that. Just like
Oh.
really
So he has like the
stupid
horn
stuff.
and everything with the metal arm as well.
Not the metal arm, just like a eye patch, and he has the sneaking suit, and I'm like, "Ugh, I want to beat your ass" or something. I don't know, there's something
You
stupid.
don't have the classic whoa.
Oh no, I have that. He has the cigar, and he goes like, he starts like smoking it and stuff. So I have some interesting, funny old avatars like that. I don't really pull them out anymore. I obviously moved on
Oh,
from them, but
yeah, when I with my old, very old ones, when I go back to them, I was like, why did I make this? It's so terrible.
true, true. But I still keep them because it's just like a memory thing, right? And I've actually made a world called Kenny's like Avatar World where it has most of my old avatars, but they're most of them broken, like broken in terms of like if you pull out the gun, it just like it's sideways, like it's just like floating
Oh,
here.
so it's
Yeah,
oh, I'm gonna visit that after we're done. to see what
it's
game.
pretty messed up. There's some I don't know. I didn't never so the world's not that optimized. But it has a lot of old
Oh,
avatars, and it
I
has
remember
some
one.
I don't know, just like dumb.
Yo,
There's like teleports and stuff in it where it does like memes. I don't know. It was my first world, so I just did a
I'll
lot of
have
stupid
somewhere.
stuff. Yeah, but the avatars are still there, and all of them are different in different regards, different like outfits. Yeah, I used to be. Someone said that in the chat. Yeah, I used to be Penny. I rebranded. And I'm not that character anymore. Anyway, so what keeps you inspired? What keeps you going as a content creator, as a streamer, as someone who does memes? What keeps you, is it people? Is it, friends? What keeps you inspired to keep going?
It's usually mostly my friend that and
Mm.
viewers they always expect something new every day that I make, and it's like always better than the last, so they're really excited to do it. It pushes me to like even if it breaks and it's shit, I
Yeah.
always come back with something different the next day. It's like that doesn't work, then keep going and keep going until something sticks.
Yeah.
And there was like a running joke. It's like someone donated one saying like, "Oh, this donation support by Raid Shadow Legends." I was like,
Oh my
okay.
god.
So I made an avatar which is like an obnoxious like ad.
Mhm.
Like say like, "Oh, download Raid Shadow Legends. It's got like 1 billion like reviews and shit." And like,
Yeah.
I was running up to people being obnoxious as possible. I was like, download it now. It was that just became like a running joke of the stream for ages, and people say always asked to use it.
Mhm. Yeah, because I started hearing that joke from like various people. I'm just like, what the heck is this Raid Shadow Legends crap? Like, what is this? So I'm assuming that the whole like original meme, like outside of VRChat's like some really obnoxious like ad that keeps playing or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah, it's like spammed all over every
uh,
YouTube video you go to.
oh, okay.
Like,
I don't really watch YouTube too much anymore, but
like,
yeah.
it's like different actors, same script, same gameplay.
Oh, okay. It's one of
It's one
those
of those like
ones. Oh
one of
my
those fake mobile ads.
god.
Yeah,
Well,
with the fake gameplay.
oh my.
One of those ones.
You mean like fake gameplay, like that one time when Snoop Dogg was playing Call of Duty, but like he was streaming on Twitch and he wasn't even playing the game. He was fake playing, and someone
Yes.
behind him was playing for him. He was,
Yeah, with they always like get like different actors, same gameplay. It's like, oh, my guy's gonna die. I better get more XP on him. Or then the other videos like, oh my god, this guy's gonna die. Then we get more XP. It's like, shut the hell up.
oh
We
my
did it.
god. Ah, ads. What do you think about? Here's something. Do you think VRChat will have ads? Like, imagine if like in the loading screens it was like an ad for like Vive or Oculus or like Udon or I don't know
I, I, I think it
something.
should like do that. It should do that for like desktop users. Like the game should like see if you're playing in desktop. It should like recommend any headsets to start off with.
Okay.
Like people's like it should could show like, oh, this headset's on deal, get it now. Or
Mhm.
that people inspired to get like into it.
What if there was
Because I
a
started off this.
what if what if there's an ad where it just shows your content? It just says like, "Yo, here's CyberChimp
Yeah,
selling udon" or something. Or like, here's
yeah,
a
before you
Oculus
get in
Quest.
the world, you get in the, before you load it, I will say, here, I'm gonna sell this new headset. It's
Just
a
get
new
just get the
headset.
VRChat streamers to sell headsets. They'll all thought be like, "Look, look full body. Look, I can move my legs. Buy this."
I could, I could do handstands. This will be you if you buy this right now.
Yes. I mean, I think it'll be funny. People are saying in the chat like no ads, but I mean, you load into a world anyway, right? You have to load every world. You might like right now it's just like rules that like you read them a
Yeah, it
thousand
just shows like
times.
rules. Yeah,
It's just nobody cares at that point. Like we're just like, okay, I already know the rules of the game. I don't need to be read it like a thousand times. So if it takes the same amount of time to load the world and it's just like a quick ad of like not just like Gillette or something random like that. I'm talking about like VR chat related where it's like, hey, buy an Oculus Quest or like, hey, you want leg trackers? Buy the Vive trackers. Oh, index? Yo, here you move your fingers or something. You know what I mean? Like those type of ads would get people more sales, right? Makes
yeah.
sense
Who
to
wouldn't
me.
want to do all this? You know?
Yeah, or well, they could also do streamers, but they would have to be very, very selective because obviously they don't want anyone like risky. But I mean, if it's something like improv, like there's people that do like dancing and talent shows and like I think it's called VRC events where it's just like a really like you know safe for work people. Like not gonna say anything bad. That type of stuff I think is fine. I mean, if you really think about it, Times Square, that world, that's basically just a giant
Yeah,
ad for like streamers and people who make content in this game, honestly.
yeah. The New Year world.
Yeah, yeah, Times Square map. Yeah, that's the new mirror map.
Yeah, which was laggy as fuck.
Yeah, true. You know that some of
Like,
the there's actually some posters that were blank. Like they actually didn't have anything on them.
oh no.
Yeah, that was kind of oof.
Because when I went there, I saw your ad on the wall.
Oh,
Not this one here, but the New Year's one.
yeah, yeah. If you spawn in right on the left hand side is a giant that poster over there.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that one over there.
yeah.
You just can't see it, but it's like right there.
Yeah, they've seen it many times on my stream, but yeah, I don't know. I got really lucky, and I said like I need to get a poster ASAP, so I paid my artist to do it. So yeah, and I mean I don't know how many people actually looked at that and were like, yo, let's check out this guy's channel or something. You can't. By the way, you couldn't have any links on it. That's why it doesn't say like any Twitch or YouTube links on it. Nobody was allowed to do that.
Boo.
Yeah.
How are they gonna find you just based off of like a picture?
Just put that one. They just have to look it up. Be like, "What's Late Night of Rebel?" I don't know. Type that in YouTube or something, and be like, "Oh,
Google's your
Google
best
it."
friend.
Yeah. Or like the improv night. Yeah, there was like They could have ads for like improv night or something. I don't know, or like the VRChat Discord or something. I don't know. Anyway, what's some advice you would give to someone who wants to start as a streamer or a content creator?
Uh, I'm still starting myself. Just be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ignore your chat. Just just find something that you think will be entertaining, then just keep doing it. It took me a while to until I was gonna do memes.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, I was just one of those mirror streamers that would just chill. Yeah, I was a mirror streamer. Just
Damn.
chilling, just talking to people until like I started doing the meme, and that's how it became to be.
It's okay to be a mirror streamer, dude. At least sit in front of a
Yeah.
camera for 3 hours, dude. Might as well be a mirror.
Oh, that's how I started.
It is what it
And I
is.
regret doing it.
I'm starting to lose frames. Let me see here real quick. Oh yeah, our bitrate's dying a little bit. That's okay though. That just happens.
Uh-oh.
Whatever. Don't worry about it. It's just they can still hear us clear as day. It's just it looks like Minecraft quality. It usually fixes
Hey,
itself.
pixel mode.
Yeah, pixel mode. Yeah. Um. Anyway, next question. What's something people seem to misunderstand about you or like get the wrong idea?
Everyone used to call me a Lollifon clone when I first started.
Uh huh.
Originally, I wanted to be known as like
Mhm.
my own character, my own label. It's slowly saying like, oh, you're that CyberChimp guy, yeah. And I get some people saying, oh, it's that Lollifon clone. He's one of those
Mhm.
wannabes. But right now, when I go into worlds, it's like, oh, you're that guy, and no mention saying like, I'm Lollifon. Like that's what I didn't originally want to be Lollifon, but
Mhm.
and now I'm friends with like all these other memers like Darren, Great Moon, 8 Radiant, all the big
Yep.
top memers.
Mhm.
And I'm like, people don't compare me to them. I'm like my own entity. And
Yeah.
that's originally what I wanted. I was happy that it is.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Some people have said the same thing about me doing my talks. They're like, "You're like this ex YouTuber," and I'm like, "Bro, what? I do this every day." He doesn't even do it like he does like once every like 3 months, dude. That's not even comparable. Like it's whatever.
Every
The moral of the story is it doesn't matter what you do. Someone's always gonna be like, "Oh, you copy X person because they did it first." It's like, who cares, dude?
although
All right, there's like 100 people that do podcasts every day, dude. Or like talk shows and stuff, dude. Like I can't believe it, man. The,
because I used to get shit before because when I did like me and one of the days like me and Lollipon did the same meme at the same time.
oh yeah.
I forgot what it was. It was like we was working off each other. It's like, oh, we one of us needs to change, as a joke. Like one
Mhm.
of those shows like, oh, like there's like old like uh soaps or like I can't speak, I can't English. It's one
It's
of the
okay.
jokes like they always wear the same outfit. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, one of us needs to change, like a dude in a dress and like the wife wearing the same dress. It's like one of those moments. He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like giving me shit in different words. Like, oh, you copy Lollifon, you're a wannabe.
Mhm. Yeah.
Whatever. I didn't know. How was I meant to know?
Exactly.
It just happened.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, man, like Wolfland didn't invent memes, okay? I'll say he didn't invent memes, okay? Things that funny jokes have been around since way before he was even born, okay? Just because someone makes avatars that are just jokes and memes doesn't mean he started it, okay? There's going to be plenty of people. I'm not going to be surprised if 10 people start doing talk shows because of me. Does that mean they're copying me? No. If they want to do the same thing, let them do it,
You,
right? I'm
you
not
never
here to
know.
judge them.
There already might be someone doing it right now.
True. I mean, actually, there are people that do talk shows, like besides me. Like, I'm not the only one. Podcasts have been around for literally like 60 years. Okay, you think I'm gonna copy someone from 60 years ago? Like, come on. Like, uh, the whole argument is really stupid. It's really ignorant to like compare people to others. Because it's just like, dude, just let it go. Like, who cares? You know.
Exactly.
So I don't know why people get all salty over it. Anyway,
Yeah, people.
um, what's your funniest moment slash embarrassing story in VR chat that you remember?
Uh, there were so many. I think the most embarrassing was one with like when I kept like screwing up I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I tried to jump scare people. I just like clicked the wrong button all the time. I was like, fuck it. And I was like, everyone was like laughing at me, saying like, you screwed up, you screwed up. I was like, I know, let me try it again. And then I do it again and get the timing wrong. I was like, screw this, I'm out. And it
Does
was like,
does it
I was so embarrassed.
does it suck when you do a meme and then like someone has your stuff like blocked like so they can't see like you know what I
Oh
mean like
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That happened a lot. Because when I usually go and visit them, I go boo, and there was like no reaction whatsoever. It's like,
they're just like I already saw you, dude. What the hell? What are you doing?
this. Sometimes I get ones where like get no reactions. So I just shrug it off. And he's got you
Yeah.
blocked or it's like most people these days have like their shit turned off because they're afraid of like crashes now.
Yeah. It's
That's why
unfortunate.
usually I go to my friends' roles because I
Yeah.
know they have their stuff turned off.
Mhm.
But when I go to like sometimes those pubs
Mhm.
and like I expect people to like most of them to have their stuff turned off. It doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah. True. It does suck because it kind of just ruins the whole meme. It's just like, oh, I'm thinking Lolathon and a bunch of other people do get that as well because it's just like, oh, you can't see my
Oh yeah,
avatar. The meme's ruined.
like you waste your time doing the whole
Yeah.
animation. I usually have like animations that go on for like at least 2 minutes long. One of my longest one was.
Mhm.
So I just sat there acting, doing the whole animation, and then turns out nobody saw it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Damn.
oh god damn it.
It wasn't always like that. Back then, it wasn't. Back then, you could do any animation and you're fine. Obviously, they added the ranks and the security system for a good reason, but kind of does suck that like you do a meme and then someone's just like, oh, I didn't see your avatar. You're just like, oh, rip.
F in the chat, am I right?
F in the chat for that every single time. But it does make sense that you'd go to your friends, right? Because, well, I think, have you ever like scared someone, but they were like pissed at you, like "fuck you, dude, why'd you do that?" You know what I mean? Like actually mad.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's sometimes I get one of those people saying like oh you made him. I almost made want someone cry once because I spooked them too hard.
Damn.
I was I
Oh.
just felt bad. So like
Yeah.
came up when I went up to them, said I apologize, I'm sorry. I gave him a hug, hip pat, boops and
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
And like after everything was said down, we just went our own ways. Like I'm not a horrible guy. I just do this for entertainment
Mhm.
and like entertainment purpose. I'm a softie.
Yeah, I get
I'm
what
a
you're
big
saying.
softie. I'm a big teddy bear.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, because I always feel bad because like I feel like I don't want to be like pessimistic, but I do think there might be one day. Well, I guess you just have to be careful, right? What if someone does have like a panic attack or has like a seizure, and
Oh
and you're
yeah.
the one who caused it? It's like,
Yeah,
like,
I was like aware of what like one world I went to is like someone told me like they know what I do, like all these spooky, meme, jump scare,
yeah,
loud avatars. It's like, dude, don't go up to that one. They have like a heart condition. Or like, okay, I'm just gonna go to like this corner over there and do it there,
mhm,
so they don't get affected. So like, then I just yeeted out that world like not really quickly because I knew if I do something bad, I could like kill someone.
yeah,
I didn't want that to happen.
mhm. That's
Which I
why,
think some people know what I'm on about.
yeah,
If I mention it, I'm not gonna mention any names, but some people know it.
mhm. Yeah, cause I use when you can favorite public avatars. I had used to have some avatars. They're like gone now, but I had some avatars that are like really like cancer inducing, but I wouldn't like do it to my friends. But like there was one time I knew like a couple of my friends that like get seizures, and I would never do it to them. But we were in a friend's lobby, and it wasn't me, but one of my friends just was like goofing around with one of the avatars, and my friend got like really nauseous and was like vomiting in the corner, and I was just like, "What happened?" They're like, "Oh, I mean, they're on my friends list and they're using one of these cancer avatars." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Guys, stop! Like, this person's literally throwing up. Like, what the fuck?" So,
Fuck, dude. That must
yeah,
be horrible.
yeah, it does suck. What was the first thing you did when you got VR or full body?
I just like what like the cheapest headset I can buy. What it was, I regret using. It was the what's it called? the Windows one.
Oh, the Windows mixed reality.
Mixed reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was
Oh
like the
my god.
controllers were so weird. The
Mhm.
frame rate was complete ass,
Mhm.
and I didn't get full body until I got the Vive that I have now. I
Mhm.
just wanted to upgrade. Like I wanted to get rid of the mixed reality so quickly because it was so terrible.
Man.
Like it's good for a starter, but when you want to do like memes and everything with
Yeah.
full body, just get like either Oculus Survive or Index. You have a better time. That's my opinion.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I sort of thought I still have the same Oculus I got 2 years ago, and on Monday, Index restocks, so hopefully I'll be able to pick up an Index. So,
A lot of people jumping on that. I know a lot
yeah.
of ones that jump on that so quickly.
Mhm. So many people are interested in the Index. And I really want one because my headset's like dying. It's like falling apart. I don't know how it
Oh,
lasted
you
two
want?
years, 2+
Oh, you
years.
want to move your finger? You want to move your fingies?
Oh yeah, of course. I want to move my fingers.
You want to move your fingies and flip people off? You have to
Yeah,
make gestures to do that.
yeah. Because when you how it works is you can turn it off and on, so you can like turn gestures on and then it works, and then you can turn them off. Because the problem was with a lot of my avatars, when I changed my gestures now, but back then when I pick something up, I'd always wink. And it just was awkward. I was like role playing, and I'm always winking at somebody, and I have a gun in my hand. It just doesn't make any sense. So I hated that. So I was just like,
Trying to
oh,
like freeze, and you're like
yeah,
thinking it was like a flirty looks like you haven't breathed. I'm gonna kill you.
yeah. So like I had to change a lot of my
It just looks
gestures.
awkward.
But if I had index, I could just that should be an option in the game right now. You should be able to just straight up just turn off gestures. Like it goes back to normal where it doesn't do anything in your face. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
just goes back to default mode.
You have one of those like awkward moments where you just have like the wrong face for the wrong situation.
Yeah. So I think just be very basic. Change to VRChat. Just turn it just like index. You literally just press a button. It turns on gestures and turns them off on and off. That should be a thing. But anyway, another thing that VRChat staff, I want them to do. Anyway, do you have any New Year's resolutions for 2020?
Uh, Not like upload more videos on YouTube. I just started posting like
Okay.
compilations of all my clips,
Mhm.
and it's sort of blowing up right now. I just didn't expect it. I just thought like, oh, I just make these compilation videos. Just leave it, like get an audience there, and then suddenly I was uploading one like on Monday, and went back, like checked it today, and I had like almost like 20,000 views.
Holy shit,
I was like, I didn't expect it. It was like,
dude,
oh my
dude. I
god.
get like one view on a video, and I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, I got someone watch me. Yay! But because I uploaded a video on Monday and I had like 100 views, like, okay, that's what I'm gonna get. Come back to that now. What's this? What happened?
I don't know, man.
How did this go
I
viral?
don't think my content's ever gonna blow up on YouTube. I do talk shows. There's too many people that have like ADD or something, man. They can't watch an interview for an hour, man. They're just like memes, they're just like like I just don't
Where's the
think.
content? Where's the content?
Yeah, where's the content?
Where's the
Where's this guy
where's the funnies?
talking?
Where's the funnies at?
Why
Where's the
is this
funnies
guy
at?
talking for an hour, dude? Where's the jokes?
Here's a joke we're talking. I can make jokes right now.
Yeah, oh well. I mean, I do my best, right? I've never been a memer,
Yeah.
right? And I always tell people this, like, if you're gonna become a VRChat content creator or a streamer, do something that you enjoy. Don't like force yourself to be like, I'm gonna do memes because X person does it and he's really popular, and I'm gonna get more viewers if I do this. It's like, no. At the end of the day, you're gonna be like miserable and be like, wow, I have to make these dumb memes and nobody laughs and
Yeah,
it's just
don't do it for clout.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to
That's how
get
I
at.
started. I just like when I started, I had a passion to entertain people. Like all my life, I just loved to entertain people. Like all the in the real world, I was always been a big goof, like
Mhm.
a class clown. But when I came on, there's like, okay, I got potentials to do in here. How about I just bring my personality from the real world to here, but just like times 11. Like
Yeah.
go nuts. Because people in this game, I just noticed no one judges anyone. Like everyone's friendly. Like, because one time I was like a miserable moody. You can't be happy forever.
Yeah.
Like, I like just like Fizzy was there for me. Like I adore Fizzy. Fizzy's like such an amazing person. He was always there for me, support. It was so incredibly supportive. I love Fizzy so much. Shout out to Fizzy, you're amazing.
Yeah. What if I told you Fizzy was the one that wanted you on this talk show?
Oh yeah, they kept saying that. They said, "Oh, you should be on this podcast."
There you go.
Like every day, like every time I go like talk on Discord chat, it's like, oh, you should ask Rebel to go. I thought Rebel asked you. I was like, okay. Maybe
Uh,
Fizzy, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. Well, I think another reason why my YouTube presence isn't as strong is because my stuff, even for like VR funny videos and compilations, I just don't like. I sit here and talk. It's not like most of the stuff that gets posted there and those compilation channels and stuff is like funny and like memes and jokes and people laughing and there's a punchline, right? My punchline is me talking and being a boomer and being like, back in my day. So
Back in my day.
back in my day, VRChat was cooler. So
Back in my back in my day, Knuckles was big, and now they're like, now you
yeah,
see a Knuckles like
you're like,
really
oh
small.
man, it's like a rare Pokemon. You're like, holy smokes, a Knuckles.
But I have to admit that all these Knuckles I see are very creative. Like they always
Mhm.
come out like different costumes and outfits.
Mhm.
They still have the not the way, not the way.
Yeah.
Of course they would.
What's one thing you would want to change about VRChat or add a
Uh,
feature?
feature less laggy worlds and more optimization.
All right. I mean, it's a fair point. I mean,
Like
worlds is because nobody
like
nobody
more
knows how to do lighting. That's what causes lag, by the way.
uh,
It's baking.
like and I think like I know I get uh drama for this, but people with like clients and like
Mm.
all these cancerous effects,
Mm.
crashes, I should say.
Yeah. I mean,
They don't
the
bother me.
yeah, I do think that they are gonna get removed when the new Unity comes out. They're really tighten on the security on it. So whenever you
They've been saying that.
done, yeah, I know. But
They've been
whenever it
saying that
comes,
forever.
yeah, but when it does come out, it should remove a lot of the modded clients and stuff like that. So
I would
that's
hope
good.
so, but
Yeah.
they always come back, make more.
I feel like if the game wants to become more optimized in terms of like frames, you would have to like have hard restrictions where it's like if you have more than like 50 materials, your avatar doesn't even get uploaded or something. You know what I mean?
It's because like there's no limit now.
Yeah.
Like you expect people to like make all these cancerous effects that like people to shit.
Yeah, because when I played 2 years ago, you couldn't upload an avatar that had more than I think 40,000 polys was the limit, or 20,000 I think it was. It's like something like really low, and you're like, what? Most avatars are like 50, 60, 100,000 now. But like back then,
I
if you
think
had something that was over 20,000, it was not allowed. It wouldn't let you upload it unless you edit the SDK, which is against the rules, and you get banned for that. But yeah,
I think
then they
right now
disabled it.
currently it's I think right now currently is about 70,000.
Yeah,
But even if you go over the limit, you'll
still
like
be able to
your
upload it.
avatar, the level say like go from poor, very poor,
Yeah,
like optimize your avatar. Is like it is optimized. It's just because you're just limiting me.
yeah,
Because like all these limitations, you just have to sacrifice some things just for a joke. I had to do it many times. But most of our avatars are always mostly very poor. All these animations I put on it, like they're optimized, but apparently the SDK says like, oh no, it's not optimized at all. Even though when I go in games, like zero lag with it,
hmm
like screw you, right?
yeah,
Let me have my fun, man.
yeah. I mean, I understand that like back then. I mean, I there used to be 64 player worlds, by the way. That actually was a thing. Like
Oh PC,
64.
my PC would blow up.
No, it wouldn't because I had a really bad computer back then. And I could load 50 people in the world. The difference was that
Oh, it's,
nobody had custom avatars. They're all optimized avatars. So like you would have 50 people in a world, and you're like, holy smokes, this game is filled. And now nowadays you play with like 10 people, and your computer explodes, and you're just like, what the hell? No one
It's just not.
remembers that. No one remembers like
Like,
me. Like you used to have 60 people in a world, and like I'd have at least 30 FPS at the bare minimum. But like that's like unheard of nowadays.
sat here right now. I got 60.
Oh, I got 90. Just you and I.
Because my PC's terrible. It's like
Uh,
all these effects outside that's been
yeah,
affecting
this
me.
world ain't exactly the most optimized world. I mean, if you want to go real optimized, you go
Yeah,
to
but
like the box or something.
it's playable at least. At least I'm not dying.
True.
But I crash a lot because my PC is off.
Hmm.
But I when I do the funnies and sat in the world for like 10 minutes, that's when like it starts like okay, I gotta yeet out of there quickly
Uh,
and jump in the next world.
you could have
That's why
a
I'm always like
donation goal, man. Get like a new computer or something.
I don't want I don't want to take people's money. I just feel bad. Like people like give their hard earned like cash to me. I was like, I'm not worth it, guys. Don't do it.
Man, I just say it's an investment to the stream. That's what I say. I mean, I literally
Yeah.
had a poopy computer, and then I had a donation goal, and now my computer is super awesome. And I mean, I stream on it every day, and it's, I mean, literally the people watching me supported me, and I didn't, lie and say I'm going to use this for something else. Like I literally used it for a computer, and here I am. And now I can stream in 90 FPS and have 60 people in the world and do this stuff. So it's up to you though. And at the end of the day,
Maybe one day I'll upgrade, but it's not like not really important right now. I just want to build like a player base, fan base, and give a shit.
yeah, okay.
Like that's like the second thing I want to do. Like
Mhm.
I just want to get my voice out there before I like waste all this money just like get. What's the point of spending like thousands and thousands for like nothing really? Know what I mean?
I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I bought this for like no reason. Why did I get this? But I got full body, so like this costs like
I did
thousands.
3,000 squats to get full body. So I got my full body.
Jeez.
Hey man, people enjoyed it.
Repeat. No wonder you're so fit.
Yeah, of course. That's the lore. Anyway,
IRL cosplay, am I right?
I mean, you mean I'm going to hire somebody to look like this? What do you mean? Technically, technically I do know someone that kind of looks like this. Not exactly red hair, but a wig can fix that and some contacts. Anyway, um, uh, what's your thoughts on the future of VRChat? Like maybe this year or in the next couple of years. Do you think this game's gonna die out? Do you think it'll still be around? Like what's your big prediction for VRChat? Or maybe we don't actually come out?
Well,
Like
in my opinion, I think it not as big as it used to be. Like right now, like when I go to Worlds, it's like very small. People don't There's hardly
mm-hmm.
people online much. Like if there's like a giant spike or like something big like the Knuckles meme again, like something huge, I think this game will like last for like another like three 3 years more, 3 years max.
Mm-hmm.
Like if something like huge comes out, like the Project Melody things that's given like another big spike.
True.
I'm seeing more players from that. But if there's something like huge like Knuckles again, I expect to see if the game only lasts for like a few, 3, 4 more years.
The
Max.
science team. It's gonna be coming.
There
Hell
you
yeah.
go. That sounds.
Hell yeah.
I'm already part of the science team.
I'm already part of the science team. I'm gonna be interviewing that
Well,
person. It's true. One day soon. Damn.
I what you can.
I watch your content. Oh,
Big fan.
big fan, by the way. Top donator. Oh, hey. Anyway, I think we'll start taking questions in the chat. So if anybody has any questions for CyberChimp and I, we'll start taking some questions. Let's hope the VR thing enters the age of Ready Player One kind of VR. It might happen in our lifetime. I don't think that's gonna happen in the next couple of years, but I think maybe in 20 or 30, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see, right?
We're halfway there.
Yeah, Half-Life Alyx when that comes out, it's gonna be a really big push for VR.
Aren't they
Um,
making like the bodysuit that makes you feel things?
oh, the haptic suit? That's already a thing.
Yeah, then
Thrill, who's a
yeah,
YouTuber I know, he has one. He tried it in VRChat. Works.
uh, Ready Player One's slowly becoming a reality.
Yeah, and it
That's what's
works.
kind of what VRChat is. It's just Ready Player One the game pretty much.
It's like point 0.1. It's like VRChat's like 0.1% of like Ready Player One,
Beta
like the beta
beta
access.
version.
Yeah. VR Bunny says, "How did he lose his arm and leg?"
I'm a cyborg. It's
He's
part of
actually
me.
he's actually
It's
from
based.
Skynet.
Yeah, I based my avatar off the Terminator when like he had the skeleton underneath.
Yeah, so he's actually full robot. He's not. You know what I mean?
I'm a robot.
Damn,
I'm a
dude.
robot. I'm a content machine, I should say.
I'm a soyborg. Soyborg.
Sweeborg. Sweeborg.
Version 0.01 pre-alpha. I mean, you literally open up the VR chat and it literally says in the menu, it says early access build 868. So, I mean, literally, it says it right there. So when VR chat comes out of early access, we'll have Ready Player One? Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, whenever it does come out, man. Look at Daisy, it took like 6 years to come out. His mother was a robot. Wait, does that mean you have a who's you're Frankenstein's monster, dude? Who's Frankenstein, man? Who's your master? Need some lore. You have to find that mad scientist who made you.
Dr. Wily from Mega Man.
Okay, here you go.
I'm a robot from Mega Man. I'm a robot master.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Avatar's
an
from
avatar. Buster Kenny.
it's made by Laura 121, right?
Yeah, the head is, but I made the body from like different assets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she made the head and I made the body, which is basically a monkey with Terminator's arm and leg. That's basically it.
Hell yeah.
I'm a basic bitch when it makes other noise.
You don't have any lore, man. You need to make some lore, man. Do you know about the VRChat Legends page?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah, man. You gotta make your own lore,
I
dude.
need a lore.
You need a dedicated lore man.
What's my
Just,
blood type? What's my blood type? What's my favorite food? What do I drink? How
I
many
mean,
push-ups? How many sit-ups?
if you click on mine, it literally just tells you the story of Kenny K. Conan to this character and how I do a talk show now. So like, that's it's just a way to keep track. And like, if anyone ever asks us questions, I'm like, yo, here's the wiki. Just read it. There you go. That's how you know my backstory. A CyberChimp is made from the Mega Man universe. His limbs should be at least have Mega Man limbs and parts. Yeah, you should have like a Mega Buster, dude.
How about I make an avatar in full Mega Man costume?
There you go.
Shoot lemons.
Yeah. Does one monkey memer get sick of his own memes sometime?
Yeah. Sometimes when I go back to my really old ones, like my old terrible ones, I just regret making it. Okay, this avatar's terrible. I'm never gonna touch this one again.
Okay,
There's some that I regret.
I get you. Any other questions, guys? Come on, you can ask him anything, bro. He'll answer it.
Anything, guys? Come on, go
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
What do you need to know?
Where do you want to be in 5 years, Chimp? What's the life goals? That's what VRC Bunny says.
Uh, make public. I still want to make content and entertain people because I love to
Mhm.
entertain. That's something I want to do, like full time, eventually.
Mhm.
But we'll see. You never know.
Okay. Does he enjoy any other VR games?
Oh yeah. I played like accounting.
Oh, Accounting
I only have
Plus.
like a few VR games. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the one made by Rick and Morty, the Rick and Morty
Yeah.
VR game.
What's
Like
his name? Justin Roiland.
Justin Borland, yeah.
That was fun. There's
But
Escape from or Trover Saves the Universe. There's that one too.
yeah, that's another one. I had anything Rick and Morty related, I just get it.
You get to make Rick and Morty VR
Like,
game.
oh yeah, love that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Apparently he played VRChat at one point.
Did he?
Yeah. The real Justin Roiland, not a fake account, an actual real one. The real person. Yeah, he played because Ron, who's the developer of one of the developers of VRChat, he's friends with him, and that's why like, why do you think like Justin Roiland makes a lot of VR games? Like it's because he's really interested in VR, and it's probably because of Ron from VRChat. And I think it was out like it was like an Anime Expo or something. Whoops. Justin Roiland and Ron were all like hanging out together or something. And then they went and met Dead Mouse or something like that. He plays VRChat too at one point.
Dead Mouse did.
Yeah, he streamed it.
People, celebrities play this game. Holy shit!
Yeah, yeah, man.
Like, there's probably one right now playing right now that's just flying completely under the radar.
True. There's a lot of you'd be
Mhm.
surprised, man. There's a lot of like bigger name streamers that play VRChat on like a pretty regular basis. They just don't stream it because they don't want to like deal with the hassle of all the negativity
Like
and stuff. So
one of the probably the biggest ones I met is like from YouTube is Ali Mondi.
Ali
Uh,
Mondi.
yeah, you need to get her on here. She's like a voice actress, singer on YouTube.
Oh, Ellie
Does
Mon.
like
Oh,
animes.
yeah, 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 yeah. I know who
Yeah,
you're talking about.
she
Yeah.
she's like voice like anime
What if I
anime
told
fangirl
you?
source. Yeah.
I'll I'll give you guys a hint. The voice. I'm hiring a voice actress, and she's the one I'm hiring to do my character's voice.
Oh yeah,
Boom.
great choice. I would
Yeah.
highly recommend her. Because
Yeah.
she's always in Wells, like doing singing, doing like all these funny voices.
Mhm.
Like she's amazing what she does.
Yeah. She's the
She's a
one.
fellow Brit like I am.
Yeah. She did a bunch of voices for me, so I'm just waiting for her to finish up, and I'll pay her, and we'll good to go, and I'll have all new alerts. So big nice.
Oh yeah,
Deadly Mouse. Deadly Mouse.
deadly mouse.
Mouse. If you're here, your music is kind of okay. Oh my god. Deadly
Like,
Mouse.
no one knew who like Dead Mouse or Marshmallow was. Like, oh yeah, Marshmallow,
Marshy Mellow and Daddy Mouse.
Dead. It's a Marshmallow, like a rip-off version.
I think you. Dead Mouse. I remember that. I think he was on Shanjo's chat for a bit. Probably. He does stream on VR or on Twitch. Dead Mouse. Like he just like streams making music and like playing like COD or whatever. So yeah,
The Call of Dudes.
yeah. He played VR chat like once or twice. Squishy Puff and Sleeping Rodent. He thought it was funny because I remember he was streaming it. I wasn't there, but he thought it was funny how like people were playing like there's like guys that play as female avatars. He's like, dude, that's kind of weird, but like I get it. he's like, he's like, dude, what's up with all these anime characters, dude? Like, why isn't anyone just themselves? I'm just like,
Too much anime, right?
favorite meme so far.
Favorite meme?
Yeah, favorite meme so far.
Probably my favorite one's the Bob Ross one. Everyone's always the fan favorite. It's the from the Deadpool trailer when he was parodying
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Bob Ross.
yeah.
Yeah, I just ripped the audio so I had the painting thing. I was like, I
Mhm.
can do this like the whole animation. It just became a fan favorite very fast.
Mhm.
I usually use it a lot.
Mine would be the annoying fan, because that's a throwback. I used to play Oblivion as a kid, so when Lothon did I thought that was hilarious. That's like a really old throwback from my childhood.
Weird one.
The annoying fan. So it's the guy with like the weird like yellow hair, and he's like, "Oh, can I wash your boots or like wash your back or whatever?"
The
That
one from Oblivion. Yeah.
yeah, the Oblivion.
Like,
That's
shine your boots, give your back rub.
yeah, yeah. That's the annoying fan.
Am I the only one who kicked him off a cliff?
Oh, I did that. Yeah, when you go to like the this one high point, and then you just like Sparta kick him off. That's fun.
There's an option in
Yeah.
the chat log. It's like boot him off. See you later.
Justin Lewin was on stream with Snow SOS and the Beast with a bunch of people in VRChat. Yeah, that was a while ago. Like I said, he does play. Like, you know, and the funny thing is how he goes incognito when Justin Random plays VRChat. He just does the Rick voice. So he uses the avatar too. So like everyone just thinks he's just like another Rick and Morty. He's like, oh, you're just another Rick, but it's like actually him. So like, no one
Yeah,
could.
because there's a lot of like
Impersonators.
impressionists that
Yeah.
just impersonators that sound like exactly like him. You can't really
Exactly.
tell anymore. Because there's
Yeah.
so many good voice actors who play this game. It's like, dude, that's amazing. Are you the real thing? No, that's not me.
Yeah, so he just blends in.
I can't voice act. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
terrible.
Same, man.
Blend in the crowd, you know.
Right now he's on world tour. Who, Deadmau5 or Mr. Island? Chimp, if you have any job apart from content creation, what would you want to do?
I would just like to. I don't know right now. I don't know. My personal question. I'm not good with real life.
Okay. Well, bananas.
Bananas. Trying to not picking up this cup on the table.
You can't pick it up. I made it so you can't pick this stuff up. Um, any more questions? Like one or two more questions, and then we'll wrap it up here. And then I have to go RP Kelsrow in about an hour.
ERP? What?
No, RP roleplay. I do it every Friday.
Oh,
Play
wait,
as this
you told me
character.
there's difference? There's a difference?
Oh yeah, extreme roleplay, and then there's actual just normal roleplay.
Oh my god.
I know. How do you feel about the controversial lewd models in public worlds? That's a hot topic.
Oh yeah, I seen that post. Like everyone,
Yeah, everyone their
everyone like
mom.
all my friends are like commented on it. My opinion, it's don't go to public roles. What do you expect?
I already said my piece yesterday, but to reiterate, it's unfortunate that that's just publics are, and it's not really going to go anywhere until the
I
moderation
think
team does something about it. So until then,
I have seen like a few that like go a bit way too far over like, uh, well, that's like the one with tapes over
yeah,
the naughty bits. Like
yeah,
once saw like an avatar that like was completely butt naked, but had like the tape over the naughty parts. That was literally like an Adam and Eve type thing, with like
yeah,
just a leaf. I've seen one of those before. I was like, dude, seriously, how did he get away with that upload? I've seen like so many avatars. Like, how did they get away with like uploading that?
yeah,
It just blows my mind how people just get away with just uploading all these controversial avatars. I should say. I don't want to name anything because I don't want to get you in trouble.
yeah. It is what it is. I don't know. Like I do agree that it is a problem, but I mean, there's not much we can do, right? Like I don't work for VRChat. I'm not on the moderation team. I can't do anything. So like,
Uh,
there's a lot of attention on
that's
it, but it's eventually up to the devs to like ban them
yeah.
or
That's
enforce
usually
them.
that's the problem with everything being user generated.
Yeah. Yeah, back in
So
my
this game
day,
just
it
thrives
wasn't like that.
because this game just is built like on user generation. So of course something's gonna slip through the cracks.
Of course. Yeah. So fortunate. Excuse me. Oh my good God. All these raids. Yo, thank you so much for Japanese Bush Baby. That's the guy I interviewed. He was the G-Man. What's up, dude? He was playing Half-Life mod. I was watching him. Anyway,
Really?
hell yeah, man. Anything you want to ask me, my man?
Uh, another hug.
Sure, man. Sure.
Really?
Oh, make sure I'm not stepping on my wire here. I want to send myself flying. Oh,
There's
hold on.
content here, people. Get your screenshots ready.
No. There we go. My wire was all tangled up. All right. Here you go.
Really?
Uh, uh, I'm feeling it.
They're gonna ship us. Quick, they're gonna ship us. Help!
Oh man, oh god. Yeah, what the hell,
Oh
man?
no! Get out of here.
I gotta go, dude. Jesus, man. You have what's the virus from Planet of the Apes? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Whatever, the one that kills all the humans. That's both hot and
Yeah.
illegal. It's okay. He's a
So what?
cyborg, man.
I'm not human.
Yeah, he's not human. He's only half ape. That booty jiggle. Yeah, I do have booty physics. Thanks for noticing.
Why you looking perfect?
Yeah, yeah. Why you looking? It's not like I have an emote of my butt or anything.
Hey. Yeah. Why you looking, lads? Hmm?
Yeah, why you looking? What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, that'd look terrible on stream with a big stream close up.
Well, the problem is if you actually get too close, like if you stand like closer than this, it actually just phases for your face because it's a camera and not like a. It's different. So
Okay.
yeah, you can't like yeah. If you stand like way too close, it just goes for your face. I saw his internal face. Yeah, exactly.
Boop the chat. Boop.
Uh-oh, now
I'm a
we're gonna
big
get
goof.
fan art, dude. Anyway, we'll
Yeah.
wrap it up here. So I'll put the camera on you. Basically, I give you a couple minutes here. If you want to shut yourself out, anything you're working on, any projects, new memes, new avatars, new
Yeah.
YouTube videos, anything you want to tell people about.
Basically, every stream I almost stream every day apart from weekends. Like every day, there's always a new avatar to see, so every stream
Hmm.
is fresh and new. I upload same thing on YouTube at CyberChimp and on Twitch CyberChimp TV. So hope I see some new faces.
Hell yeah, dude. CyberChimp TV, man. Check them out, gamers. But for me, I'm your host
Yeah.
as always, ThatOneRebel. Hit that follow button if you haven't already. As my talk show Late Enough Rebel, and yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, CyberChimp. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And before you
Very
go,
happy
we'll
to
take
be
a
here.
picture, and then we'll
Oh yeah.
I don't know, part ways and stuff and
Always.
die. Yeah.
Yeah. Just I'm gonna do more memes. Hope I don't get in trouble.
I hope not. 1 second here.
Remind my room. I don't know where I am. Where am I?
Oh.
That's my wall. Okay, there we go.
There you go. I disabled the camera. Sucks. I have to like go to my OBS, disable camera. You see my camera, right?
Oh yeah. That.
Yeah, you see it now. Alright, here we go. Always take two.